Perhaps the most inspiring of all is a man who has given back thousands and thousands fold through his acts of generosity, but more importantly through his acts of wisdom and guidance and humility. So I'd like to introduce you to the chairman of the board of the Kennedy Center, David Rubenstein.
Thank you. Deborah was being modest. She actually has musical talent. She was a musician, decided to go into the administrative part of performing arts world, but she could have been a professional musician as well. The only person you've heard from today who has absolutely no musical talent is me. As a young boy, my mother did send me to a piano teacher because of my last name. She thought maybe Arthur Rubenstein's skills would rub off. And after 2 weeks, the piano teacher said to my mother, "Save your money. He has no talent." So I've decided to go into other areas. And I want to thank all of you for coming today. I want to thank Deborah for organizing this with all the people that Deborah has working for her. And I also, of course, want to thank Renee and Yo-Yo. They are extraordinary individuals. And, you know, in a time of political campaigns that we're now watching, you know, I say to myself, well, when we had 3 million people in this country, the candidates that we produced were George Washington and James Madison and Alexander Hamilton and John Adams and Benjamin Franklin. Now we have 320 million Americans, and we produce less in some respects. Wouldn't it be better if we had candidates running for President of the United States who were citizen artists like Yo-Yo Ma and Renee Fleming? Wouldn't that be better? Sadly, we've had several dozen presidential debates, and there has not been one question about the arts. Not one question. Nobody's talked about it. Why is that? Well, we have other issues, of course, that people are talking about, and they're important, but I think it's important to put on the national agenda the importance of arts to making humanity a better place, and to making the world a better place. Because obviously all of us realize that the arts are an important part of human conduct. For thousands of years, people have recognized the arts bring people together. And that's what the Kennedy Center is trying to do with the Citizen Artists program. We recognize that we're more than a performing arts venue. We are that, and we are great at that, but we also are trying to educate people about the importance of the arts. That's one of our mandates under our legislation. And one of the ways we want to do that is to promote the idea that great artists can be more than just great artists, they can be citizen artists. And I've often thought that the highest title in this city is not President of the United States or Chief Justice of the United States, it's citizen. People who are citizens really have the highest honor and highest responsibility. And those who are artists really have an even higher responsibility because they can communicate in ways that regular citizens cannot. They can influence people in ways that regular citizens cannot. So if we can promote the idea that citizen artists have a responsibility that's unique, I think we can make a better country. And so what we're going to do today is let you see some of the citizen artists that we are going to bring in front of you, people who we think are doing great things today, and we'd like to encourage other Americans to do the same kinds of things, because the country will be a better place if we can get people that have unique skills, the kind of skills that I don't have in the arts, to really not only use their artistic skills, but to use their citizenship skills. And if we can have more citizen artists, I think we'll have a happier country and a better place. And so that's what we're going to talk about today, is trying to promote the idea that all of us who are citizens have responsibilities, and all of us should exercise those responsibilities. But those who have artistic responsibilities and artistic capabilities should do even more. And so we're going to honor a number of people today, people who are going to follow in the mold of Yo-Yo Ma and Renee Fleming, people who are great role models. And so I want to thank all of you for coming today. I think you're going to be in for a real treat today. And I think at the end of today, I think you will feel that you've spent a day here learning a great deal about what makes this country so wonderful and what makes arts and the arts such an important part of our humanity. Let me just say that finally, it was John Kennedy who famously brought many artists to the White House. Famously, Pablo Casals had a concert there where he came out of retirement to play for President Kennedy. And Kennedy also did something else to celebrate the importance of the human brain, the mind. And that was he invited all the American Nobel Prize winners to come to the White House. It had never been done before. And at that dinner, he famously said, there's never been so much talent in the White House except for when Thomas Jefferson dined alone. And I would say, to paraphrase that, there's never been so much citizen artistry together in any one place as when Yo-Yo Ma and Renee Fleming have gotten together. And so they are really great role models for all the people that are here today. And I want to thank them for giving their time and their energy to make this program successful. And let me also thank Damien Wetzel for what he has done to also be an extraordinary role model as a citizen artist. So thank you all very much. Please enjoy today.